I did it again. I got myself some new clicker dies. So welcome back. Let's get into it. I know. You must be thinking I'm nuts. But I did. This is for the long wallet. So like I said, I got some new clicker dies. Texas custom dies. And I got these dies for the long wallet that I've been making. And my thoughts on this, because I know people, it's a little bit of an expense to make. And you know, why make clicker dies up if you're not going to produce a lot, or if you hopefully you plan to in the future. I got these because it was my birthday, and I wanted to get myself a birthday present. And why not put it in towards this leather craft. So I got these clicker dies for the long wallet. Like I said, this is the main panel, and then this one here with this elongated hole here, whatever you want to call that, is for the inner panel. That's where that's where you're going to put your slot for your money. This one here is for the zipper pocket. That's for right here, this zipper pocket. This is the t-shirt double carded clicker die, and that's for the pocket behind the main one, and this is the main one that sits on top of the pocket, I mean the t-shirt pocket one. So the main reason I did this, because I do get a lot of orders. I mean, I wouldn't say a lot. I don't want to make it sound like I'm selling a ton of these things, but I do get a few, and I thought it was worth it. I wanted to use my birthday money to get myself a clicker die. And when I designed these, this pattern, you got to take into account of even though the one of the main reasons why I did this is mainly pure for accuracy. You know, when you trace out your patterns on a you know, taking your paper pattern, you're tracing out on your leather, and you got your ruler, and sometimes, you know, you can't always get them nice and straight. And this is mainly for accuracy, and it's not so much the outer part, because we're going to trim that anyways. It's the cutting out for the zipper pocket, you know, getting these holes perfectly round and the straight edges lining up, even when you use a hole punch. Takes time. This really just speeds up the process. And same with the inner panel, you know, where you're going to slide your money in these things. It's just this main part when you're stamping out when you're cutting out your leather. It saves a ton of time, and it's more accurate. That round is really, it's dead on. So you know, when you're hole punching and then you're trying to line up your ruler to cut out the middle section, sometimes you're off and looks kind of funky. And also what I did when I made up these clicker dies, I made it bigger than what I needed. I made slightly bigger. I believe I did an 1/8 inch bigger than what I need. At least I'm not very accurate. Sometimes, you know, you glue it in and sometimes it's a little off and you got to trim it. And so I knew that going into it, I needed to make these things a little bit bigger. So after I get the wallet all built, all pretty much together, and before I stitch it up, I cut off an 1/8 inch all the way around. and I allowed myself for that, for this trim allowances for when you're making up your dies. I mean, I made those 5 wallets, and every one of them are exactly the same size, and it works out really, really well. But my whole point of this whole thing too is that if you have a certain part of your wallet that's a little bit more, or a certain part of your product that's a little bit more time consuming, cutting around certain corners or inside pockets or something like that, just make that one die up for that one particular part of it, and you'll save yourself a ton of headaches, and you'd be a lot more accurate with it. And like I said, I made these 5 wallets, well, 8 now. Made 8 of them, and they're all exactly the same. They all worked out pretty consistently. So that's my my take on clicker dies. If I was going to make one die up, it would probably be this one, the zipper pocket, because you can use it for anything too. I mean, you don't have to just use it for this wallet. I make like those little bags that I make. If I wanted to add a pocket on the inside, this thing would work perfect for that. Same with this die, the outer panel die. I could probably use it for a small journal. Don't know. I might be able to. I haven't had any regrets. I'll definitely be making some more clicker dies up in the future, just for pure accuracy, I guess. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Is a new set of dies from Texas Custom Dies. If you ever, I'm extremely happy with them. Their response to emails is great. Their turnaround is great, and they seem like they do a lot for leather workers, because they know a lot. When I talk to them, they seem to know a lot about this industry or this craft, so they're very, very helpful. This is all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.